creepy 1 hour horror story. I come from a quiet, peaceful village called Datka, a place where people knew each other by name, shared meals, and gathered around for tea and stories late into the night. But everything changed after that one terrifying night. It all started one evening. The son of Kamchibek, a respected elder in the village, came home pale as a sheet, his face drained of color, his eyes wide open, and his lips trembling. For a while he couldn't speak a word. Then, with a shaking voice, he managed to say, "I saw a girl, dressed in white, long hair, standing in the road. And then she vanished." The next night, another young man, Bektur, returning from the outskirts of the village after midnight, saw the same figure. A girl in a white dress with long hair stood in the middle of the road. When he tried to pass, she suddenly disappeared into thin air. In just 2 days, two people had seen her. Word spread quickly, and soon the entire village was on edge. No one dared to leave their homes after 11 p.m. Lanterns were turned off early, doors locked, and windows covered. But peace did not return. One night, around 3 in the morning, a loud crash erupted from our yard. Something had smashed through the fence and collided with the furniture outside. We all froze inside, hearts pounding. None of us had the courage to open the door. Then came a light knocking. It was soft but unnerving. I slowly approached, my body trembling, sweat cold on my skin. I pressed my ear to the wood, hoping to hear nothing. But the knock came again. I forced myself to open the door, and there stood a young man, his face ashen, his eyes red, drenched in sweat. I'm a taxi driver. I was on a late-night call, and when this girl in a white dress appeared in front of my car, I lost control. We quickly brought him inside, gave him water. He couldn't speak properly for nearly an hour, glancing at the door constantly, whispering something under his breath. After that, chaos took over the village. Everyone locked their homes, kept lights dim, and whispered about the girl. Some claimed she was seen near the cemetery. Others said she was lurking in the fields. The next evening, my older brother had his turn. Driving home, he parked his car to check his phone. As he looked up, he saw her, long hair, pale face, and a white dress, approaching slowly. I froze. She was walking straight toward me, her eyes hollow, her mouth curling into a cruel, cold smile. She came right up to my window, made a bone-chilling, creaking laugh, and vanished. The youth of the village banded together. They grabbed phones and flashlights, determined to catch whatever it was. Around 3 a.m., one of them managed to capture a video. The figure appeared, dressed in white, hair down. But as they zoomed in, the truth was revealed. It was the local village girls, pranking the village for TikTok likes and viral videos. The police were called. The pranksters confessed, claiming it was a harmless joke. But no one in the village was laughing. Because it didn't end there. That very same night, after the girls were taken home, Kamchibek's son swore he saw the same girl again, standing in his yard, hair covering her face, her empty eyes staring at him. She walked slowly toward him, making a scraping, ghastly sound until she reached his side and brushed her icy fingers through his hair. He fainted on the spot. Since then, the nights in Datka have never been the same. People still claim to hear eerie voices, see pale figures in the darkness, and witness shadows where none should be. Old villagers whisper, they woke something up with their prank, something that should have stayed sleeping. And so the legend of the white-dressed girl of Datka Village lives on, and the fear still lingers in every cold, silent night.